Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendress, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time, Can I reach that door up there? I don't think so, right? We couldn't make our way back up through the cradle. I just opened the map and I was like, I see that door there. I don't think we can do anything there. I tried and couldn't make my way back up into the Cogwork core. And I believe that Terminus is blocked back off. I think I ran up there and that's pretty accurate to what it looks like. Anyways, I digress. Last time, we started things off by hunting down the last 12 void, or the last 6 void masses rather, that we needed for the quest to destroy 12. So, that's well and done. We got a free mask shroud for that. But along the way, at the start of last time, we found the survivors of Bone Bottom. They're hanging out at that bench where the fleas originally were. Blake's still doing fine. He has some survivors with him. I hope they're still doing well. Then after that, I believe this is also last time, we went down to the ruined chapel where we talked with the snail shamans. They told us... Wait, am I getting my episodes mixed up? I don't know, I'm just going to keep going. They told us how to make our way down into the abyss, and I believe that was the episode, actually the episode prior to that. Anyways, Void Masters are dealt with, Bone Bottom citizens are saved, and we made the climb up to Mount Fae where we challenged the Pinstress to a fight. That's a fun one. At the beginning it seemed challenging, but she didn't have a lot of health, so it actually wasn't that long of a fight. But she went down, she asked us to land the finishing blow and we refused, so she gave us the Pinstress pin, I believe? What is it actually called? The pin badge. So that actually reduces the amount of time for the charge strike. So that's pretty good. It does have a lot of stuff to be fighting with for that blue spot, though, so I can't really use it as much as I want to. Then after that, there was a bit more running around. I think we spoke to... Well, we made the run up to Styx, saved him, and now he's just doing his thing again, getting us more, but nothing else really changed up there. And we made our way down to the Abyss, or to the Bell Bottom, or Bell... What's it called again? Diving Bell, that's right. So we made our way down here, we spoke with our friend, and the thing is all set to go. We just need to make the trip downwards. And as far as I can tell, I'm almost 100% sure there is more stuff to find, but there's no telling where it is. I would literally have to check every single screen again. So instead, I'm just going to continue on with the story and hopefully we'll get extra wishes or something, and that will lead us to whatever's remaining to find. So we're just going to make our trip downwards at this point. Use diving bell key. It's time. To the abyss we go. I did see something. Someone did say that we should get everything we can out of this new area as soon as we go down. I'm assuming that means that either it's a one-way trip and we're not going back down here, or it's going to be super difficult to unlock that ability. Oh, there is a rest point in here. I didn't have to run back. Okay, I made the end of last time a little bit weird, but not necessary. Sir, I wish to depart. Please ready the bell for travel. Sure thing, miss. Sit on the bench and I'll send you down. Let's go. To the abyss with us. Oh, keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times. And please enjoy your trip. Down we go. Hey, down we go. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We did not think to check the structural integrity of the diving bell, apparently. It's a steak. Okay. So our friend there's trying to get to us, but we're kinda out of it right now. Sir, if you can hear me, there has been an accident during the descent. In this broken state, the bell is unfit for travel. Retreat it if you may, but I shall not return within. Mistake won't retrieve possible trick. No, an error repair. Sorry, miss. Okay. So, we're gonna have to find a different way back home. The way he was talking, that kind of seems like repair not possible, can't retrieve it. Sorry, miss. Okay. So here we are. Nothing on the map, no map whatsoever at all. The dark below. Reach the source of the black threads within the abyss. Okay, so there's the way we came from. No going back there. Right. Okay. Spike pits, of course. We're immediately gonna reach them. Is this just shards? Why did I break that? I don't need those. I did a little bit more shard stocking up before we started. Okay. Shadow creeper. Shell-plated worm found only in the deepest depths. Seems to survive despite consuming no food or liquid. So, like, they're an even hardier version of the bugs upstairs, basically. I have a feeling this is going to seem a lot like deep sea creatures, where you can vaguely tell what they are, but obviously they look very different from their counterparts. And also, they're all void consumed, so yeah, they're all void consumed, which means of course they're going to be doing more damage and acting differently. A gloom sack. Tiny empty creature, barely a bug, swallows its prey whole and sucks their nutrients until nothing remains. Okay, so we have, like, pogo things. Can those things fight back at all? So you can take those pogo things just in case you miss double jump, I guess, but you don't really need to. But what's actually up here? What's the point of this little thing up here? No idea. Okay, so we have more gloom sacks. Really? Okay, thankfully these gloom sacks seem pretty weak. Yeah, they're only a couple of hits to take down, so it's not that scary. I'm not seeing anything yet. It looks like it's just... yeah, it seems like it's just going on forwards. Just don't worry about that one. Okay, there's another one of those things. There's something. Dang it, I didn't have a double jump. Really? Okay, so we're looking kind of rough right now. What's up there? Oh, hello there. Okay, you're kind of cool. Oh, that was close. That was actually kind of cool. Too bad I didn't need to do it at all. Come on. Get over here to safety for a moment. This is not going well. There we go. Gargant Gloom. Enormous tubular beast uniquely suited to living close to the void below. I'm not sure if like is the right word to describe my feeling towards all the things in this area, but they are cool designs. Is this just a way to avoid that thing? Yes it is. Cool. So you don't have to fight that every time. You don't have to fight that thing every time. Words are hard. Okay, there's another one of those things. Let's just avoid fighting it for the moment. Yeah, I don't think those things can actually fight back at all. Like, they just sort of scuttle along the ground. Yeah, everything up there was just to skip the giant enemy, and I'm still not seeing any breakable walls or anything. Let's see. Some of this looks like Weaver make. Some of them, some of the like wall designs and ceiling designs have feelings like the weave nests, which would make perfect sense actually. Two different options to go. There's a door here. No making our way back up there if we go down. So what is over here? It looks like that can be broken. But, maybe. No going back up there. No coming back up from there. So, I don't know. There's a couple different options we can go. Most of them seem like one-way trips, though. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a one-way trip. Some of these maybe aren't. Yeah, those things can't really do anything. So it's a question of which one-way trip are we taking? Yeah. There's no way I can make my way up from here or down, or... Let's go down this one, I guess? I don't know... Oh. Ah, dang it. And you start from the very beginning every time, of course. This is going to be a little bit of a rough parkour piece. That's simple enough. Do that, do that, do that. That's what you're supposed to do there. Okay, so get this rest point, and this gets you here. Ow! That was stupid. I literally walked headfirst into it. Okay, so we do have a way back. That is good, at least. I have very limited resources down here since I can't go back up for shard grinding. Yeah, this area, we are going to need to avoid combat at all costs. Like, I cannot afford to keep getting into fights. I don't have resources to infinitely go down. Dang it, I didn't have a dash. But yeah, are you kidding me? Oh, wow, that was rude. I just got stuck there. I couldn't do anything. Can I safely make it back? There's that screen. I need to avoid enemies along here. Ow. Use a Silk Eater. I'm gonna need to use a Silk Eater. I have them. Better use them. Don't feel like losing all that stuff. Yeah, this is a just-in-case sort of thing. I didn't have Silk. Why did I do that? And also, it wasn't even worth using it on that thing anyways. I should have just hit it normally. Okay, so we're back down here at least. And this is this door. We know we can get back up here. Like, we found a door that brought us to that enemy right there. We just need to go right and upwards through this little parkour section. So, let's go the other way instead. That's how you do that. Okay, there we go. So we can make our way back up if we go to the right. This is an arcane egg. Blackstone egg formed before the birth of Farloom. A relic from the ancient past, highly prized by collectors of historical items. Oh, I know where that's going to. We're gonna get some special dialogue from our friend Scrounge. But I guess this was just for the egg? Okay, that thing was big, but not that scary, actually. A shadow charger. Bulky worm of the deepest depths. Lives in tight crevices and uses its weighty body to batter. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try something here. I've tried this a couple of times, and there's certain areas where you can't call the little beastlings, and that was the, like, same noise it gives when that happens. Like, they give a little, nope, 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 not coming down there, sort of noise. That's one way. I should have gone back to bench. This is some sort of... Oh, yeah, this is definitely Weaver make. No, I was expecting this to immediately open up into a boss chamber of some sort, or some sort of fight room, but I guess not. Come on. Okay, yeah, those things are actually kind of easy to deal with. It's just a couple of pogos against them. Up here... Oh, that was close. Let's see. Ah, it's just a lore bit. Erase our fear. Eliminate our desire. To suffer no more. Void cleanse us. Okay, so the Weavers doing their work down here literally gave themselves away to the Void to, relieve themselves of earthly desires and needs or something, I guess? That's my, like, immediate thought. So there's that. Over on this side, I don't think I'm missing anything yet, am I? Oh, don't fall in that. Yeah, I have. Okay. I think I can make my way back there, assuming some of those platforms come back, and even if they don't, but it's not going to be easy. And a bench. There we go. Yeah, it gave the map update thing, but obviously we don't have a map to update yet, so... A rune depicting the abyss. Hey, look, the map. Abyssal map, very nice. Anything in this little room? No, it doesn't look like it. It's not in good shape, but none of them are technically breakable walls. So far it looks pretty straightforward. There are a couple of places that look like they could have been breakable walls I missed, but I thought I was doing pretty well to check. I think it's just continuing onward. Still no signs of breakable walls or ceilings. Oh. Here you lie, monarch. Sunk so deep, yet still you cling to life. Would you let your lands be choked black to protect just her? Hi, Lace. Spider dear, what a delight to have you visit. It is oh so lonely here at the bottom of the world. I cannot share your mirth, child. Your small rebellion above now causes this kingdom's collapse. Letting you live was my rebellion, Spider. I've denied my mother your silken strength. I've won. She can thrash and waste and know her pathetic broken child caused the mortal wound. Rejoice and let it all come down. I will not. I have already stood the sentinel for one dying land. That role I will never play again. While I live and possess the strength to resist, this kingdom and the bugs within it shall not fall. Spider, Spider, what a marvelous specimen you are. You fight and fight, heedless as the world crumbles around you. Arloom and her bugs will be crushed to dust, and still you'll be vainly swinging your blade.
That's fine.
There may still be a way to prevent that fate. I will claim the hidden power, the bloom that repels the dark. Those snails share some fault in the snare, and their callous use of the void. They shall help me now to seek its counter. I will return, child, when I bear the strength to dive below, and cut this land finally free of your mother's grasp. Okay. So, objective updated. Escape the abyss. Return to Farloom, and those snails will be giving us some clues. So, it wants us to do that, obviously. Is this just a giant void pit? Oh, it literally is a giant void pit. So you can just barely make some of this stuff. So we're off to the other side. Yeah, those things continue to just sort of be there. I don't understand those things. I feel like the enemies in this area should be super dangerous, but those ones just sort of just scuttle around. That's just for shards. No going back that way. Still not seeing anything. Ow. Yeah, those things, that thing's still pretty easy to deal with. Yeah, the enemies in this area. The big worm thing is kind of rough to deal with, and the head crab looking things. Some of these other ones are, pretty much the same as, like, early area enemies. A little side room here just for some shards that I don't need. I don't really feel like falling back down. Maybe I should have put on the compass, because we're obviously exploring new areas. I messed that up. Just get back up here. There we go. Not entirely sure how you'd make that without double jump, but there were some jumps that looked like they were proofed, so you didn't need it. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we're just continuing onward. So much Weaver. Weave Nest Absolum. Okay, like as expected. I was getting the feeling that this was Weave Nest related, and obviously it is. I should have tried to check over on the other side. There's no coming back from this. That can break. There's something special about that, but I'm not sure where the whispering is coming from. It's somewhat ominous. Right's the important thing, right? Yeah, this is just going to be some lore bits or something. A rune scroll depicting void given form. Oh, void tendrils. Lashing fragments of pure darkness, shaped into sharpened tentacles. The void that will claim all things. In a barbed forms, it chooses its nature can be seen clear. Okay, so yeah, the void is not good. It is not, like, it is not friendly by any means. What is the point of this little section? There's just a little spike pit with some platforms, just in case you want to go into a spike pit with some platforms for some reason. Yeah, it just sort of keeps going down. There's void tendrils and another weaver. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. And is this what I've been waiting for? Something to get super high up? Silksong, that sounds like it. Hold down in L2. Fling the needle upwards and launch to tremendous heights. Silk will be expended, strike enemies to replenish silk. That's a bit counterintuitive, isn't it? Like, I hold and L2 to super jump, and then release. Oh. Okay, fine. I know I was holding it longer than I thought of. I thought I had another moment. Okay, that's cool. Oh. And I missed it. And let's try this. Really? Oh, I'm holding down. I mean, it's cool. I was kind of expecting her to, like, break through the ceiling and go all the way upwards. That's a cool animation for that. And, like, the escape while getting it is kind of all... Yeah. Yes. Throw the thing and go all the way up. Yeah. I'm going to assume that will only work as long as there is something below you. Or something above you and something below you, rather, I guess. This is a Farsight. Retracted Weaver surveillance instrument. Once assembled, the device will allow observation over vast distances. The Farsight can be assembled in a home. Okay, cool, so I guess we'll bring that home with us. Ancient Weaver talent. Throw the needle upwards and launch to tremendous heights. Okay, cool. So we're getting some cool stuff here in the abyss. Makes sense. Um. Oh. That's cool. I never tried speaking to one of the like broken servitor things with the song. They tried to like activate but can't. Cool. Let's see, is there anything around that looks like it could be a Silksong spot? That's not. Okay. So, now that we have this ability, I really am going to have to go back to basically every single room that I thought might be hiding something above it and see what we can find. Let's see, anything here? Yeah, obviously the screams in this area are going to be way worse than others. Dang it. Yeah, fighting those things is a bit rough. Let's see, and that's just grandmother Silk down there. I don't think there was anything else in this room. There's nothing to stand on to like super jump all the way up there. Plus we were basically going along the ceiling anyways. So I think, anything else here? I think I checked that fairly well. I think it's making our way out of here with our new super jump. Okay, so yeah, you can still make your way back this way. Still not seeing anything along any of those things. Before we make our way back up, it doesn't seem like coming back down is going to be an easy feat. I think we're gonna have to. I forgot that thing was there. Going back up. Or coming back down seems it's going to need us to actually like progress through most of the rest of the story before we can make our way down again. So I think I want to give everything one more look before I just make my way back upwards, just in case. Okay, I think I fully checked everything. I didn't find anything else along the way. There was a little thing that I thought might be an entrance upwards, but there was no way to double jump or Silksong to it from where it was, so I guess it wasn't. Anyways, I made my way back to where the diving bell was, and it is now gone, so Silksong it is. Whee! I see, so over here, and we now have like a new segment. The thing was, I was going to bench over here in this, if it was still here, and change over to compass, just to make it a little bit easier. And then there wasn't there, so there was no bench, and I didn't feel like running back. Nothing over there. There's no real way to stand anywheres. Yeah, that looks like it's a solid ceiling. The amount of silk things around, I don't know if it should worry me or not. It kind of does, but we are using a lot of silk for Silksong and for the claw line, so I guess I shouldn't be too concerned about having silk reserves all around the place. But usually that means combat situation, which is scaring me a bit. Okay, so there's that. That's just like a breakable thing on the ceiling, not an actual opening, it looks like. Ah, dang it. Wow. I just failed to kill that thing. Ow, and then I just walk off the edge. Oh my goodness. This is bad. I didn't even get the lifesteal off of that? That's so rude. It got killed by the claw mirror. That was the wrong button. I meant to throw a sting shard, and I accidentally claw-lined instead. Aw. Oh, well, I guess now I can go change back to the compass like I wanted. Yeah. I don't really need claw line for any of the parkour in here since we're just using super jump a bunch, and I would like to know what I'm going through a bit better. So, yeah, I just need to go a couple screens off to the left. I do have to avoid like the giant abyss pit again. That's a bit rough, but oh well. I'll see you back up there. As far as I can tell, there's nothing new along the way. This climb does not go well. I just used another Silk Eater, because as you can probably tell, I am on one mask. Okay, that still gets 2. I think I did end up using my reserve bind against something at some point. Yeah, this is not easy. Like, this area, if you actually try to fight the things, which I took a moment to try and kill one of the worms, so they only need to kill 2 more for the entry. Do I want to do that first? I could. We know we're coming back down here. I'll just get the entries then. I'm not that worried about getting them immediately, because apparently I can't, because, oh my goodness, this area is a bit rougher than I thought it was. So, oh, that was close. So, just go like so. And more or less back to where we were before. Just one more screen here. Oh, I have no silk for... Yeah, completely forgot I'm constantly using claw line and thus have no more silk, obviously. Really? Wow! That is that's the second time one of those things kills me by doing exactly that. Wow, I was not expecting it to be this hard to make my way back out of here. Like, it doesn't feel like it should be. Like, these enemies... Even the strongest enemies in this area aren't really as strong as I would have expected from the final area of the game, basically. Like, this is like the big bad abyss, and all the enemies seem relatively easy to handle. Maybe I will get a chance to get those diary entries before making our way out of here. But, yeah. I'm handling myself way worse than expected. Hey, look, I got one. A creature long familiar to me. I suspect that no matter how far I travel, if I descend deep enough, they will always be there. Okay, interesting. This thing right here is actually a little bit harder to deal with than expected as well. Ow, dang it. Like, those things keep getting me as well. I need 3 more of those. Just get these things to deal with it, maybe. Really? There we go. That worked out pretty well. Did I get the diary entry? No, 1 more of both, and there is 1 more to fight. Although I'm constantly having to use the reserve mine before I make it any worse through here, basically. Okay, that was decent. Come on. There we go. This one disturbs me. There is something in its simplicity. Do I almost feel fear? Oh, even Hornet's like, no, I don't like it, get it away from me. That's reassuring that even Hornet feels that way. Amazingly, the creature carries the void's black liquid in its stomach, violently spraying it forth if threatened. Cool, so that just leaves the Shadow Charger, which there's a couple about, but none of them are in a super easy position for me to get right now. So, for now, I just have to leave that one be. And at this point, I can just avoid all combat if possible, and I'm going to make it, hopefully, to the end with 4 masks. Oh, wow, that was like the perfect time to time that jump, otherwise I was running into that thing. Okay, cool. So we're here with 4 masks, which is technically an improvement. Yeah, the abyss here is deceptively dangerous. Like, it doesn't feel anywhere as dangerous as apparently it actually is. There's that. Most of this I can... Yeah, that was close. There we go. Claw line, you can skip most of the pogo necessities, but it's not exactly easy. That thing only takes 2 hits. There we go. And avoid those things. Okay, we have another breakable wall here. Cool. Ah, I see. I thought I had seen something that was like a little ceiling thing here, and I think this is about where it lines up with. Let's see, nothing there. It just sort of keeps going down. Ah, I see. So, where am I? In silence your voice, in darkness your form. We higher who see you seeking, our shells yearn for your embrace. Okay, cool. Just another little lore bit. And where are we? Actually, that's not even... Hold on, I can... I'm holding down. Why did these things respawn? Like, that's rude. I killed those things. That place should have been safe, and I should have just been able to, like, do the super jump, silk soar back up there and not have to do the whole climb again. But I do not have the resources to kill another one of those right now. This is, I'm sort of trapped down here much more than I was expecting. Problem is, I'm on Witch's Crest. And apparently the Witch's Crest doesn't work down here because there's nothing to lifesteal off of. Everything dies before you get any health back, really. Okay, so we're here. We just have to make it a couple more screens, right? There's that. Apparently there was a side... Oh, wait, no. There's not a new side door there. I just haven't benched, so it's not fixed. And you can't actually tell what's there. Yep. We don't have to worry about our silk anymore, so just climb up and get over here. Cool. And bench. There we go. Are we out? Are we safe? I think so. I didn't find any other breakable walls or anything. It was just that one. So, that's a little bit weird. Holding down to activate it, sometimes apparently there's angle that you can actually hold down to activate it isn't very big, actually. Where is this going to come up at? Oh, that's with the music shift there. That's actually mildly, ominous. Dang it. Is this happy song or sad song? Or is this like ascendant climb sort of thing, maybe? I didn't immediately recognize what we were getting at as the song activated. But yeah, this is ascendant climb music instead. Yeah, I don't see how you do that without that. Especially since I don't have the climb on. Okay, yeah. I definitely misunderstood what this song was immediately upon hearing the first couple of notes. This is like ascendant climbing music, not whatever I thought it was. Ow, my timing could not have been worse there. Wow, wow, I cannot get... I was trying to do a glide there, because that would be the easiest way to guarantee I can do this. There we go. I would love to have claw grip on right now, but I don't. Okay, there's this. Oh, there's nothing to... you have to do the whole thing over again? Yeah, this is... Making your way out of the abyss is difficult. Who would have guessed it? Yeah, thankfully I can sort of, like, rest here and, like, sort of, understand what I need to do. That opens up that, and avoid that. Get to safety on the other side. Aw, this music is cool, actually. Get here, cool. Don't rest on the wall for too long. Come on. It would not let me jump off the wall. I was stuck there. I couldn't move. Cool, thanks, game. Wow. And there's definitely rest points in the middle of that. Like, I was definitely standing on something at one point, and I guess it doesn't count for some reason? Okay, avoid those. Or am I misremembering? Oh, I guess I sort of am. Get here. There we go. There. What is that? Grab the silk, please. Not that I can actually heal here. What do I do here? Oh, I see. I have to go like this. Oh, what was that? Like, what? I actually stood on those for a moment, and for whatever reason, it didn't count as a pogo? That was a weird one. Let's switch over to Wanderer? Yeah, let's switch over to Wanderer for a moment. It's one of the better parkour ones, and I actually have both Cling Grip and the compass on, I believe. Not that you can actually see what's going on with the compass in this area. And the music kicks back in, and it's just pretty cool. Our da-da game. Yeah, I still have compass on and everything. This area, escaping the abyss, is way... I was expecting it to be difficult. I wanted it to be difficult, but the difficulty is coming from, like, not places that I was expecting. Like, it looks like it should be relatively easy, but it's actually very difficult. And meanwhile, I was expecting it to look hard and be hard. Oh, I also kind of want the magma thing on here, too, because that gives you extra time on, like, those fire platforms. Okay, get over here safely. That's gonna go like that. Like, doop, doop. Rest here for a moment. That's what you want. This starts like that again. Do that. Get on the wall there. Actually dying there kind of helped a bit, didn't it? You have to destroy it on both sides. Oh, and everything's blowing up behind us. Yeah, not a good time. Not a good time. Oh, lava, cool. Open the pathway, open the pathway. Oh, cool, cool. This is, if I had a nickel for every time this game has you get chased by lava, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's cool that it happened twice. Oh, that thing, you've got an diary entry for it, and then you only need to kill one of it. Because they're, like, unique to this area, apparently. Aw, this is cool. Oh, dang it. Wow, there's nothing, if you fail that, there's nothing you can do. Okay, and it sets you back here. Cool. There we go, that's what I had wanted to do. Okay, no time to explore. And up we go. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Oh. Where are we? No idea. We're still in the abyss somewheres, but no idea what this area is actually, like, counted as. Up we go. Okay, there are more of these things. Hold on. A diary entry for him? Skullwing. Airborne relative of the grounded skull scuttler, found only in the Marrow's deepest, hottest caves. Okay, cool. So I guess we're technically in the Marrow now? Okay, there's 2 more. There's... we're supposed to need to get 3 more of them. That opens up something there. Here's the bench. We're in Deep Docks. What are you talking about the Marrow? Can I go back down and grind this, like, a couple more against those things? Yes, I can. Interesting. Like, I guess they give you the extra spots just in case you couldn't get them all on your way down. But, weird. I would have expected, like, it would have given you, like, the exact number to, like, pogo up off of to get out. That photo felt cleaner than this, but I guess you could have missed some. Such feeble creatures could only survive thanks to the rarity of predators in these superheated caverns. Very nice. Anyways, we switched to Wanderer for extra yellow slots, but let's switch back to the Witch for now. And I guess... where are we exactly? I don't recognize this screen. Uh... Hmm. I don't... Wait, no, I have been there. That floor thing just didn't open up from the other side. Objective completed. Return to the snail shamans in the ruined chapel beside Bone Bottom. Very nice. That will be at the start of next time, but first, let's go check in with our friend on the controls. I want to see make sure everything's fine down here and like tell him we're safe. So from here, just drop down. First door on the second door on the right. Really? And just run off to the right. Thankfully, this area doesn't seem to have many void masses anymore, especially on like this little pathway. Oh, hello there, my friend. Miss, sir. Hello. I see you've survived somehow. Thought that drop would have been at your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Yeah, as you say, this bell's old and time has a way of breaking things even as fine-forged as this. And you can see here, for its failure, I'd already been working at improving the design. Ended up being a useful test. Good. That return path is now close to me, and your bell may still be needed if I choose to descend again. Again? Well, if you're game enough to try a second time, once this new shield shell is fitted, it'll surely withstand the drop. Surely. For sure, yeah. The diving bell will be ready again soon, miss. Once this new shield shell is fitted, it'll surely withstand the drop. Surely. Very nice. Thank you, my friend. Before we end off, that's like major story things. I do kind of want to see the special thing with the arcane egg and with, the other thing we got down there, what was it called? The long eye or something like that? Does that screen work for the little babies? Yes, it does. Cool. Babies! So we're gonna make a quick trip back to Bellheart real quick and see what's up with those things. Bellheart. Come on. I do love these animations, but we are about out of time, so I can't really watch all of them again. Anything changed here? Like, we went to the Abyss and came back. Any new wishes, or are we more unchanged? Looks like we're unchanged for now. That's the same thing as usual. I'm gonna assume, like, things will change again when we speak with our, with the, snails. I smell something on you. Heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? The arcane egg, or black egg, or whatever it was called. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, we'll look at what I have. 600 rosaries, nice. An artifact almost impossibly old, marked inside with many fine etchings. Most are indecipherable. No will, no self, shade. Okay. Okay, we definitely still have more relics to find. I must have missed some at some point then, because we're running out of things to explore. But let's figure out what's up with the long eye, shall we? Sit, assemble Farsight. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a cool animation. Constructed the Farsight. The state of the world can be sensed. Completion quantities will be displayed in menus. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's just see. It does not have like a map percentage. That's a little bit sad. I was kind of hoping for like map percentage, like did I miss any rooms? Tell me if I've missed rooms, but no. Completion 96% at the bottom right there. I'm going to assume that's regarding the last 3 mask shards. 56 out of 57 tools. Okay, so but I got an achievement for having them all, so... Okay, so there's one more silk skill, I guess. I guess it's not technically a tool, it's a silk skill, so it makes sense. No percentages on how many of these there are. We've encountered 190 out of 234, and we've completed 118. Cool, so let's see. Hardbone Hopper, so there's a deep docks enemy, I guess. Um, let's see, your worm ways. Oh, I guess you can kill one of the giant worms, and I never did for the entry, but those don't exist anymore. Uh-oh. Um, uh, more ant enemies, I guess. More crow enemies? Hmm. Or I guess they could be something in the putrefied ducks. Something else in Shellwood. Or Bellheart, it could be. Farled Divers. Not sure about those. Um, that's a whole bunch around Voltnest, it looks like. Um, Trobio's there. Penitent, so Slab, High Halls. Uh, that's going to be Uh, there. Okay, so obviously there's a whole bunch more to see. That looks like more void enemies, more bosses, but we've seen a lot of stuff, but there is a bunch more stuff to see, even though we're pretty far in at this point. But anyways, I digress. Next time, it's time to figure out how to save Farloom for real. But I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.